Hello and welcome to another A-Level Economics video with me, Mr Goff, for MrGoff.com. This video will focus on price elasticity of supply. Price elasticity of supply, or PES for short, is a measure of the responsiveness of supply to a change in price. The formula for price elasticity of supply is the percentage change in supply divided by the percentage change in price. Supply and price change in the same direction, so PES is positive. There are 5 types of price elasticity of supply to be aware of: perfectly elastic supply, inelastic supply, perfectly inelastic supply, and unitary elastic supply. We'll take a look at each of these in more detail now. For supply to be elastic, it means that the percentage change in supply will be greater than the percentage change in price. Therefore, PES is greater than 1. Elastic supply allows producers to increase output to take advantage of higher prices. To increase elasticity, firms can do a number of things. They can upgrade to the latest technology. This helps them to produce more output in the same amount of time. They can adopt employee-friendly policies. Things such as working from home will help them to recruit and retain more employees. They can also create spare capacity. This is the ability to be able to increase their output at short notice. Perfectly elastic supply describes a situation where any quantity of a product may be supplied at a given price, but only at that price. An example of this can be seen with products supplied by the government, where the price is also set by the government. For example, TV licenses. As many people who want them will be supplied with a TV license, but only at the price set by the government. For supply to be inelastic, it means that the percentage change in supply will be smaller than the percentage change in price. Therefore, price elasticity of supply is less than 1. Perfectly inelastic supply describes a situation where the same quantity of a product will be supplied at any price. This is the case where there is a limited number of a product, such as limited edition prints. Regardless of how high the price rises for these, there is still only the same number of them that can be supplied. Unitary elastic supply is where the percentage change in price will exactly match the percentage change in quantity supplied. There are a number of factors that affect a product's price elasticity of supply, including time, substitutes, the type of product, and spare capacity. We'll take a look at each of these in more detail now. When discussing price elasticity of supply, it's important to consider the difference between the short run and the long run. In microeconomics, we refer to the short run as a time period in which at least one of the factors of production is constrained. This is often capital. In the long run, no such constraints exist. If we look at the example of a restaurant, in the short run, they're able to increase their output by employing more staff and maybe even opening longer hours, but they're still constrained by the size of their restaurant and the capacity of the number of people that they can feed. However, in the long run, the restaurant is able to move to larger premises, so this constraint does not exist. Some goods take a long time to produce, making their supply less elastic in the short term. If we consider a strawberry producer, if demand for strawberries goes up and the price for strawberries goes up, then they can't simply magic up more strawberries out of nowhere. They can only supply as many as they have from what they planted at the start of the strawberry season. However, in the long run, If they find that prices for strawberries remain high, they may choose to devote more of their field space to growing strawberries. For producers, substitutes are products they might alternatively produce. For example, a farmer can use his fields to grow a variety of different crops. In recent years, higher prices for rapeseed oil have led to this proliferating across the UK. A biscuit maker can easily swap to produce more of a popular variety of biscuit by retooling their machines and less of an unpopular variety. Therefore, price elasticity of supply will be higher in industries where it is easiest to switch production from one product to another. Some goods are perishable and cannot be stored for long periods of time to make available if the price of a good rises. For instance, if we were to stockpile eggs, they would quickly go off and be of no use to anyone. Other goods are easily stored, so supply can be easily increased if the price goes up. The nations that control the world's oil keep large stockpiles of oil that they can release if the price goes up. Where a business has spare capacity, supply is more elastic in the short run. In the long run, businesses can invest to increase their spare capacity. That brings us to the end of this video on price elasticity of supply. Join me in the next video when I'll be looking at price determination. Use the resources at mrgoff.com to help you revise economics, and until next time, it's bye for now.